It looks like we're in loser's semi right now. All right. Just losers? All right. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. All right, so I heard a Pokemon trainer. I didn't quite hear the first. Versus kevy1885. We still got the Bowser on. I hear some stuff happening. We got to switch to Ivysaur.
It's a heavy.
Is it Incineroar? Yeah, I think I hear Incineroar, yeah.
All right, sorry, guys. Their plane and my capture card just messed up out of nowhere.
Playing out. Like, who do you think Pokemon Trainer would use primarily? Stuff like that.
I think the Ivysaur, in general, with every matchup is pretty good. We know Squirtle gets those combos, but Ivysaur just has this disjoint that keeps his opponent away from him.
Yeah, the Razor Leafs.
Yeah, the Razor Leafs for sure. What do you think about the Charizard from the Smash 4 game into this game? Because you are yourself a Pokemon trainer.
Yes, I am. So the difference that I find is this Charizard, it doesn't have any like good combos, first of all. So he's a very kind of like finished character. Because there's 3 instead of 1, Charizard, his variety in general, it's kind of blander. I mean, his sweet spots, you know, he has sweet spot back air, sweet spot tilts, which are different, and all around, I think Charizard in Smash 4, like the Rock Smash in its moveset in Smash 4, it helped cover itself in the lower percents better.
Yes.
Like, Smash 4 Charizard could deal a lot better in lower percents than Smash Ultimate Charizard can. That's why you see, obviously, very little Charizard, like, primarily users, because it's so hard to rack up damage. He just has a lot of strong power hits, and he just knocks you out.
Very true, very true. And when you have Squirtle to get those combos on and Ivysaur to keep your opponent away, Charizard really just has to do that flare blitz, that, you know, down air, those back airs.
Yeah, the up
things.
smash kind of thing.
Yes.
So
those wings hit heavy.
Yeah. I think Squirtle actually could be a decent person in this matchup, because I feel like he can low profile a lot of Incineroar's moves.
Yes, very true.
But he is very scary, obviously, because Incineroar with the Revenge and the side B could just absolutely demolish you at low percents. And that's just, like, that's super intimidating. And
do you think that the Revenge is going to come into play a lot during a Pokemon Trainer Incineroar matchup? With, you know, a lot of Squirtle's combos being true, you know, a lot of Ivysaur weaving in and out, diving around his opponents. Do you think that Revenge is really going to be a factor in this matchup?
I think, yes. I think, in fact, how he uses Revenge in this match will have a huge impact on who's going to win. I think Charizard just killed with a grab, like up throw.
Sounded? Yeah. I think we did hear Incineroar lose a stock right there.
Oh, there comes the Flare Blitz. So, yeah. So it's kind of interesting, because his Revenge, right, if he does it on a Razor Leaf, it's not going to be that good. So that's why his use of Revenge, if he can call out an F smash, right, like the occasional thing that he may not do very often, that would separate him from a good Incineroar player to a great Incineroar player.
Very true, very true.
And I think that will definitely divide the two. This is, in fact, losers round 4, or losers quarters. So I got out losers round 4. And yeah, I commentated Zayters' winner match. So yeah, I think Zayters, primarily as a player, he is really good with Squirtle. Okay. I find out that he's really good at racking up combos and just keeping you on that ledge, keeping you on your toes. You don't really want to play it safe with him, because he's gonna bring the pressure to you, and he's really just gonna show you how good he is aggressively. I'm not really sure about the Incineroar main. I saw him a bit, not enough to make an analysis, but I'm sure. Oh, that looks like Pokemon Trainer took it. Yep, Zayters took it 1-0. He's here with an Ivysaur. So
Wow,
maybe
with
an
the
up B.
Ivysaur.
I think an up B probably to an F smash, one of the two, like down throw, up B, or F smash.
So we saw you play a little Pokemon Trainer earlier. Which of the Pokemon do you think is your, do you quite have the fingering for, I should say?
Yeah, I would like to say Squirtle, but the problem that I had with that Bowser match was that he was really good at walling me out with the fire.
Yes.
Because I would run at him, try and like keep the pressure with Squirtle, but he could just fire, and I wasn't able to take those punishes because the fire did so much damage. I wasn't willing to try and do a 1 in 5 chance of getting the grab, but also taking 30 to 40%, depending on. So I think Ivysaur, Charizard and Ivysaur were my biggest players. I think Charizard was my clutchest player. If I had to say, though, I would probably say my Charizard, for an average Pokemon trainer, my Charizard is probably my best. I don't know. I do a lot of practicing with Charizard. Oh, do we get it back on? And so, yeah, my Charizard, it helps me a lot clutch out in late game. That's how I won against the other Pokemon Ditto. It's just we both were in Charizard, and it was clear that I just had a bit more experience with Charizard. So I was able to, thankfully, catch up the percents as he was a lot better with Ivysaur. So it was extremely hard to keep up. And his Squirtle and ours, because we were Squirtles, we traded moves all the time, which was really irritating. Oh,
The
do we have it
Ditto's kind
back
of
on?
fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon battle.
Yeah, it's literally a Pokemon battle, and there's 6 characters. Like, how can you not like that? It's insane. Yeah.
Now, there's an Easter egg in this game. It's kind of cool that you can go to the Street Fighter stage with Ryu and Ken and basically play Street Fighter.
That's
this
awesome.
game. Yeah, they basically face each other all the time. I know Ryu has that mechanic where.
Oh,
we're back.
we're back.
Well,
There we
look
go.
at
Hey
that. All
guys. All right, that was okay. So far, game 1 went in Pokemon Trainer's favor.
Yes.
I think it's something like that. I'd have to read his name again, but really solid play. I'm hoping. I don't know. It could have been a bunch of cheese. We don't know.
We will see this next game.
So audio's kind of cut out, but anyways, we're just gonna keep talking, I guess.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. So yeah, I think his key right now is just keep with the Ivysaur, the zoning out with the Razor Leafs, because the thing is about Incineroar, right, is that he could go for a neutral B, but which could take the Razor Leaf out, but Ivysaur could just run and punish or just throw another Razor Leaf. So it's kind of like a iffy situation. You have to figure out what he's going to do, really. So honestly think right now, Pokemon Trainer is probably like the better character in the matchup sense. I feel like Incineroar, I don't know, he's right now not very good, but I feel like a lot of optimization can come out of an Incineroar.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's really interesting. I like it a lot. Oh, here we go.
All right, we're getting the thumbs up.
Woo!
All right, so what stage do you think they're going to Pokemon Stadium 2?
They could, if I were Pokemon Trainer, Smashville, Golden. Town and City, Golden. Kalos. Now, that was his counter pick, which is an interesting thing because that's going to give Incineroar a chance to live longer, right? So I guarantee we're going to see more Charizard in this game.
Yes.
Because he's going to live longer.
Yes.
And if I were him at the higher percents around 100, even though Ivysaur may have a bit more kill confirms, I would stick with Charizard. Because you will live longer, you have a higher chance of getting one of your kill moves off.
That's correct. Game 2 between Zayters and kevy1885. The Incineroar.
There's the neutral B, like I said. It's
Yes.
interesting side B, but a great punish.
So the Ivysaur is coming out right now. That Razor Leaf leading into so much for Ivysaur.
Yeah, Razor Leaf combos into forward air, combos into up air, combos into up B at later percents, which can kill. It's crazy, dude. But I mean, I haven't seen enough Incineroar, so I'm like really, I'm hyped. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen much Incineroar.
I've seen a little bit. I fought one last week. There's the Revenge actually coming out right there. So a lot of that side B is going to do a lot of damage if we see it come out from Incineroar. And like you said, we see the Charizard switch. It looks like at those higher percentages, as we know,
That won't
Charizard
kill.
coming
Oh, it
out,
will
Revenge
kill.
does kill. That side B taking it.
See, that's
Put
the
it
thing.
in the Revenge.
I recommend he goes straight. No, he's at lower percents. I think he can stick to Ivysaur.
Incineroar's recovery actually being buffed in this latest update. He's able to make it back there. The Charizard coming out, and Incineroar still treating Charizard like the combo food he is.
This is a really, I think this is a really smart counter pick because it allows him to live longer. And look at that rage. Look how much damage that did. Now that he's at full rage, look at, he can rack up the percents. He doesn't have to approach Charizard. He can just keep him at the ledge, take his time. He doesn't need to go for anything aggressive. There, that was the forward tilt.
Yes.
That's a 20% that nearly killed.
Very aggressive from Charizard coming out right there, almost taking the second stock, while Incineroar is sitting pretty at 200% with 3 stocks still.
Yeah. Incineroar, I bet you Kevy's just like, yo, that first match, fluke. I'm just here to prove it. Oh, never mind.
The back air
None of Zayters has anything to say about it. I think that was nearly sweet spot. That's so hard to hit on Charizard. He has like 3 different sweet spots. It's crazy. See, look, forward air nearly killing at 120. He's got to find. Oh, so unfortunate. He probably thought
not having the tools.
He probably either thought he had a jump, or he thought he could make it. That's really difficult, Pokemon Trainer, just like learning that gauge. Ooh, up tilt. A fun fact about up tilt, only the hitbox behind Ivysaur is the one that will flick them up. So if you're head on and you use up tilt, it will miss, even if you're touching them. Ooh.
Oh,
what a
the
good
darkest
edge
Lariat,
guard.
being as dark as possible coming out. Incineroar is a bad guy. He is a heel in every wrestling.
Oh my god, look at him. Dude, he's so
him.
intimidating with his belt.
I wonder what he won to get that belt.
Every Pokemon battle he's ever been in,
He just gets a
no
belt.
trainer needed. This is the wild Incineroar.
Oh, the Flare Blitz, that's going to be punished. And that's going to be game 2.
You see dash attack taking it from Incineroar.
Yeah,
Insane.
I mean, Rage Incineroar, Charizard at 140, you know, just kind of does it. I mean, like this game 2 was really, really good, and I'm so intrigued about the next game, the last game, because we didn't get to see game 1, and yet we didn't know how convincing the win was. For all we know, he got 3 stock. For all we know, 1 stock. And here you go, Kevy just showing, oh, well, the other one was just close, and I got it downloaded now. It's crazy.
But Zayters, if he has anything to say about that, is going to come back hard. Let's see if he's learned anything about this Incineroar that he's going to implement in this game 3.
Yep.
And this is the last game between these two.
The Pokemon trainers.
We'll see.
It's crazy.
Oh, Jarvis Lariat doing 20.
That's insane. Holy crap. This is just right now showing a dominant play for Kevy. I don't know if he misclicked, because if I were, I would have done the other one that does more damage, like across or whatever. Yeah, he's already at Ivysaur. Battlefield, an interesting pick now that I think about it. It does give Pokemon Trainer the Triplats, which will help combos. However, once again, shorter blast zones.
Yes.
So they could kill quicker. Oh, could have maybe tried a down air punish. We'll see. Nice spot dodge, predicting that grab.
This Darkest Lariat staying out as long as possible for a B move. That dash attack taking it, Ivysaur not being able to survive.
Once again, I think he needs to realize once he gets at these high percents, Incineroar is so lethal at these higher percents, and he really needs to try and show them how his Charizard is. You know, that like this is a great matchup to show you how good are you truly with all 3 characters. Are you a Pokemon master?
Yes, and with Charizard being a fighter starter, just like Incineroar, who's the better starter? Incineroar does not need Ivysaur or Squirtle. Charizard using them.
Yeah, Charizard kind of like carrying. He's like, bro, Smash 4 got me tired. I'm just gonna sit back in the sidelines. I'm just gonna let you guys do all the work as I have crappy kill confirms and I can't really do much.
Oh,
that
side
command
beat.
grab taking it.
And this is just a commanding game from Kevy. Like, there's not much to say other than like, wow, it's just, it's crazy. Like,
He's figured something out from that game 1.
man. Did you know there's a fun fact? If your Pokemon Trainer wins a game, right before, like right as the red kill confirm comes, and then you can down B at the last second, and it will show the end screen of the Pokemon you swap to.
Really?
Yeah.
So like I like to do that all the time. If I kill him with Charizard, I swap to Squirtle. I'm like, oh, Squirtle end screen, haha.
Who has the best end screen out of all 3?
Okay, I want to say Squirtle because you see it the less, but I think Ivysaur is really good. They're really fun. Like when the Pokemon Trainer hugs Ivysaur, oh, it's all nice and warm. So much fun.
Oh, that B move coming out once again.
I did think Revenge was gonna go, like, gonna be really heavily utilized, but he actually is using Darkest Lariat a ton, and it's working out for him. And why do you think Darkest Lariat is such a more useful tool in this matchup than Revenge?
The Revenge?
Yeah.
It doesn't appear that Zayters quite knows what to do against the Darkest Lariat. It does stay out for a very long time.
Ooh.
And Zayters is just running in, knowing that he only has one stock.
You gotta go all out, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, tried the up smash. Wasn't gonna kill a high percent. He could. Oh, this is the worst part for Ivysaur. This is where he needs to swap to charge him, unless he gets the back throw. I was about to say, because Razor Leaf no longer combos into anything, so it was just his throws and a lucky F smash or up smash, which is really hard to hit sometimes.
Ivysaur playing patiently, trying to go in.
Going for the Charizard. This. Oh no!
You hate to see it happen, but kevy1885